It's week 1 now. Treatments, 4 days so far. Started on Tuesday and all going well. It's getting a bit sore on the throat, obviously, and swallowing's becoming more difficult. But otherwise, it is what it is, as they say. But what do I do? What do I do? I'm just, most of the day, it's like being at work again, to be honest with you. It's like every day, get up, do bits and pieces, then get off over to Liverpool for treatments, and then come home, then have my tea, and then just sit down and do nothing really. So what is it you do, when you're in this situation? The weather for the weekend is absolutely awful, so won't be able to do much on the boat, so that's not going to give me any fun. So I went out and bought Orca, and I'll show you that now. That arrived today, and it's absolutely, I really can't believe the how well made it is. The structure of it is excellent. Don't know how it works yet. I'm going to test that out. And I had a long chat with Orca about getting some form of discounts, and to be honest with you, they weren't that helpful until I was saying, look, I will review it. I will say what it is, and I bought the Orca Core, which they could have given me discounts on, and they agreed to let me post up if people want discounts if they go through the address that I'll put up now. If they go through the address I'll put up now on the screen, they can get 10% discount, which is what I got, which is great, really. And that's good, isn't it? It's helpful. 10% is, all money these days. But I'm hoping to fit that on Sunday, so I'll let you know how that goes on. But at the moment, I've set it up. I've got all the system in place, ready to just be connected up to the boat, really. So hopefully we'll let you know how that gets on. As I say, it's only connecting up. The boat's on the hard, so I won't be able to send it out yet and test it on the water. But it certainly looks the job. And I keep on going on about it, but the reason why I bought it is I use the iPad or the iPhone, and that is often a risky business because I've gone through 3 iPads. Someone stood on one and I cracked it. Another one got absolutely soaked. It was in the bag, and stupidly I put a water bottle in the bag, and that spilt, and it got absolutely drenched, and of course the iPad was no good after that. And so this is my 3rd iPad Pro, which are very expensive, and the iPad Pro is smoother, no question about that. It's a lot smoother, a lot easier to use, but having said that, it's a risky business with it, and the Orca looks the job. It looks as if it'll do the full navigation. You can download other apps on it, and I'll show you all of that later on. So it's something to be thought about, really, when you're talking about, I think it's $899, isn't it, to buy at the moment, and it's a solid piece of kit, and if it's robust enough, then it saved me like £1,300, which is what I'm paying for my iPad Pro. So yeah, and with the Orca Core, which I bought in the middle of the year, which has been great actually. That's got all the AIS on it, and it connects up to all my wind instruments and stuff like that. So hopefully I'll have a full system, which I've always wanted on the boat, for less than, well, £1,300. You can't beat that, really, when you think about it. If you look at all the chart plotters of that size that will connect up to everything, there's nothing on the market, The iPad Pro would have done it, but as I say, it's not as robust. So we'll see. And this is the video about the opening of the box and then the fitting of the Orca tablet on the boat. Hopefully that'll be this week's video. Thank you. I don't do unboxing really, but this is this is slightly special because as you may know, I'm switching over to Orca, and obviously having been diagnosed and not being able to get to the boat because of the treatment plan at the moment, this gives me something to do, so that's good, isn't it? Hopefully I'll be able to get to the boat tomorrow. Well, very well packed. Dear me, it's quite a long in here actually. Wow. Wow, that's a bit more significant than I thought. Okay, that's one item. The tablet itself. And then no, that's the tablet, and that's a screw mount. Wow, very robust actually. Ugh, the weight of that, dear me. And that's just the tablet. It's interesting. That's the Orca mount. I'll make a change if I follow those instructions. But having said that, I may need to. So Orca just clips into there, I presume. And that is mounted onto there. Well, that's quite nice. That will angle any way. As I say, that goes onto there. That that goes onto there, but it didn't appear. It must have to clamp down to make it waterproof, because it's got quite a sophisticated seal around there, and it sits on top, so it must have to clamp down to get it sealed. But that, I mean, I'm impressed at that. That's really solid. I mean, believe me, that is so solid, and you can mount that anywhere. Oh, this is very robust as well. This is the charging platform. And this is extremely robust. Here I'm showing it in direct sunlight, and the glare that you see is not what you see when you're looking at it with your eyes. The camera's picking that up for some strange reason, but if I'm looking at it, I see no glare at all. It's excellent. This is how it is. The good thing about this is I can take it off, bring it home, and do all my work at home. The display is really good and very clear in bright sunlight. Okay, just to look at these are some of the instruments you can add, which I haven't got round to yet. But just to look at the actual use of other software on Orca, and you just press onto that, Then you can go to share location, man overboard, very simple. And also, hope you can see that a bit better now. Yeah, you can connect to the Orca core, which I've got. You got your Wi-Fi there, which is home Wi-Fi at the moment, but obviously you can put a SIM card in and it'll get a SIM card. So you've got that. Then you've got general, which gives you your Android and app navigation, and I'll show you how to get to those in a minute. And then charts, routing, and the units you want to operate in, obviously offline data and the vessel. So you put your vessel details in there really. So that basically is it when it comes to sorting out the Orca to do the things you want to do. If we go right down to the bottom there, we were on settings before. If we go to the apps, and we can see the apps, and you can see I've downloaded all of these, and these work really well. You know, I mean, I can't fault it really. It's just like it is, just like the iPad. We go on to Navionics, which a lot of people like to use, and you can see it's got it there, just the same, exactly the same. You know, same chart really. A lot more colourful, obviously. Which some people like the colour, other people like the plainness about it. And yeah, so then, or you can just return to your Orca app. Kit. So far, I would certainly recommend it, and it's something that I think is worth looking at. Certainly, if you don't want to spend a lot of money on a chart plotter, but you want a sophisticated chart plotter. One of the downsides, if this is a route I'm planning for next year, and we're going to, there's a few of us who want to do this. So we're looking at this for next year. One of the downsides with all navigation software is when it comes to the straits, if we don't want to go round Anglesey, we want to go through the straits, you click on the next port, if I can edit that, the straits there, like so. Works out the route, and then it takes me all the way around. And it doesn't matter how much I try, I think, okay, I don't want to go there, I want to go right in the middle of the straits. And it takes me right the way around and back again. So that's a bit of a downside, really, as far as I'm concerned, because it won't go where you want. You can put it in manually, of course you can, like every other one. But the point is, why they won't allow you to, obviously, if you're going to stop there and you want to go up there, you're not going to go all the way around there. You're going to go up the straits. So that's something that I think they need to work on. Other than that, it's great. You know, that's the only problem I found with it so far. So thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll be back next week. I'll put another video up about some of the work I'm linking up Orca, putting some of these other apps in, and see where we go from there. Thank you. Bye.